is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans.
For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action.
This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans.
For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kurt Hermstreet. Kurt, let's get this thing going.
Trojans will kick it away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They'll run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
The Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Jackson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Cabrera. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Important 2nd down play coming up. What a catch! Tackle made at the 47. That's a solid game.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught quickly. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Trojans churn out another first down. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Looking to chuck it again.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of what kind of speed this defense has.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Dupree. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Throws to the tight end.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Ferguson. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made in space. Look out. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arkansas. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Takes a deep shot down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
And is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. quarterback looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
And the Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The sure hands. It's Jackson. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They'll hand it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Razorbacks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Fowler. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled, but 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And they wrap it up after the completion. completion just short of the first down mark. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He'll be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. They move the 6, they'll go to the line here on first down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Now it's first and goal.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, USC.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Cabrera. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Cabrera. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. This will be a 37-yard attempt. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it deep to begin the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. Gets it out quickly to the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Broken tackle, still going. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Just trying to get rid of it. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen. And that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
They'll try and run it. There's the running back. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long.
He's looking to throw. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down.
He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. To put them on top now.
No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Going after, not right through. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15.
That's where the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback dropping back, bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Off the play fake on first down. Tight end makes the grab. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's a fumble. Touchdown, Southern Cal. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That's caught. It's Ferguson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down, looking to throw it.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up, makes a big play.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fighting off the defender.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. It's a run to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3?
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to go in this one. That's the end of 3. The final quarter coming up. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal.
Movement here from the tight end. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, USC.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Grab behind the line. It's Dupree. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Williams. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field.
field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Contact isn't through it. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The shotgun handoff here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Receiver in motion now. Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Grab down the middle. It's Fowler. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Trojans. Cook, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Arkansas offense will take over. First and
10. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. He's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is right down the middle. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Taking a deep shot here to the right.
He hauls it into the 25, still running.
A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And the Razorbacks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback drops back.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to throw again.
Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Chewing clock with the running game.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today.
Going backwards to open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Using his legs here.
Breaks loose at the 15. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it.
Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, USC.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move.
It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Extra point splits the uprights. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Ball handed off.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Crucial third down play right here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it, enough for a first down. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team.
Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time.
And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the USC offense back on the field. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight.
Breaks free. Who's in the clear? They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Looking to set up a screen pass here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
Timeout, USC.
Second down after that short completion.
Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
The Coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
21.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
18. And the Arkansas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the Staffs a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.